Hey viewers, thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to review something from the dark side. Today, Midnight Lightning from Tioga-Sequoia, sent courtesy of my friend Donald in Clovis, California. This beer on the bottle says, "This full-bodied American Imperial Stout gets its name from the famous bouldering problem at Camp 4 in Yosemite National Park. The featured chalk lightning bolt is drawn on the rock and on our label to mark the name Midnight Lightning. Our elegantly robust stout is made with dark, roasted malts that give off characteristics of dark fruit, chocolate, toasted wood, and espresso." So I guess I'm going to be looking for those. "This beer can be experienced fresh or properly cellared up to 5 years. Enjoy with a nice robust cigar or a rich dessert or with the tears of a liberal." I'm just kidding, it doesn't say that. But, you know. Okay, so technical description here. It says 40 SRM, 70 IBU, and a whopping 11.8% alcohol by volume. So, we're going to give this a shot. I don't think this is entirely fresh. This wasn't from my most recent trade with Sir Donald, but I think I've had it in my cellar for perhaps a year. So we're going to pull out a snifter. This isn't my favorite snifter, but sometimes I go by shape, and I think that this beer would go really well in this snifter. So, pull out our bottle opener. Always have a keychain bottle opener. Always. That way it's with you all the time. So here we go, dark side. There's the cap. I've been waiting for you. All right. So we got a pale honey gold. Just kidding. We've got a nice, rich, dark coffee black color with a solid ring thing, probably a solid finger of head there. A nice little ring around the edging there. It's got some hilly lace. It looks like it's got some alcohol legs on it too, which is pretty cool. Some sparse lacing there. So we'll see as we drink it how it develops. We're going to start smelling it. Oh boy. Yeah. That's intense. So right off the bat, I'm getting lots of tobacco. And I like tobacco in my stouts. I think it's a really good note. Tobacco, dark chocolate, molasses, oatmeal, a little bit of lactose, some dark fruits like plum and fig, a little bit of raisin maybe. Maybe not raisin. No, not raisin. Fig and plum. Hints of dark cherry. Nothing like infection though, just dark fruits. Yeah, and even more dark chocolate. Let's dive in. Whoa, that's a good stout. That's a really good stout. So I'm getting lots of smokiness. Smokiness, but not ash. There's a good amount of dark fruit. There's some tobacco, leather, oak, but like a smoked oak. The dark chocolate is there, but it's more of kind of like a baker's dark chocolate. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very basic. It's not developed. It's very organic and very basic in its primal form. Yep. dark chocolate, molasses, tobacco, smoked wood. Let's see what we've got here. Dark fruit, chocolate, toasted wood, and espresso. So I'm not getting the espresso, and that could be due to the age. Now I'm starting to get some of the campfire ash and stuff. Man, that is complex. That's a complex beer right there. That's nice. That's a really solid beer. You know, I guess for the appearance, I'm going to give this a 4 1/4. Nice alcohol legs going on there. For the nose, I'd probably go 4 1/4 or 5. This is on a 5-point scale. 5 being perfect, 1 being very shitty. Yeah, that's about a 4.5 on the nose. Flavor's just a hint too ashy now that it's on my palate. So I'm going to probably give that about a 4. In the feel, let me analyze that. Feel is nice and thick as it should be. Slightly buzzing carbonation. Lots of resins, lots of hop resins, which is interesting. That's more in line with a Russian Imperial Stout. Feel, I'd probably give that a 4. So we got a 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 and 4. That's my 4 categories. So if I had to average it out, I'd probably give it a 4.25. So we're probably sitting at about 4 1/4. So to me, when I rate something above a 4, it means something that I would revisit again. Something below a 4 doesn't necessarily mean that I wouldn't, but it's more of a maybe rather than a definitely gonna revisit this again. 4 1/4, anything in that range is pretty worthy in my opinion. So this stout, straight out of California, very good stuff. Don't know if you can find it outside of California. I promise you guys, I'm going to start reviewing stuff that's more, that's more available to most markets. And by that, I mean I'm going to revisit them. Most of the mass-produced stuff I've already reviewed and touched on and stuff. So what that means is I'm just going to end up coming back to it. And it's going to be fun because I'm going to revisit some old things that I haven't had in a long time with a renewed palate, and we're going to have fun with that. So eventually I will get around to the beers that you would probably see on store shelves. Right now I'm just kind of going through my cellar and just kind of having fun with this. So, but yeah, if you ever come across this beer, Midnight Lightning by Tioga-Sequoia, this one comes highly recommended by me. Definitely trade for it if you can. If you're in the state of California, I'm sure you can find it somewhere around the middle area of California, if not Southern California. Thanks for tuning in. Eat meat, keep your guns, drink good beer. Cheers.
RenderForest.com